The invitation was not optional. It arrived everywhere at once. Television banners, official social feeds, breaking news alerts phrased with deliberate calm. Elias Crow was being asked to appear before a public review panel to clarify misinformation and address growing concerns. The language was soft. The meaning was not. Crow watched the announcement from a quiet corner of a public library, surrounded by people who trusted the words on the screen because they always had. No one around him noticed the tension in the anchor's voice or the way the statement had been rehearsed down to its pauses. This was not justice. This was theater, and Crow had just been cast as the villain who would make the ending feel reassuring. By agreeing to appear, he would legitimize the process. By refusing, he would confirm their narrative. It was a perfect trap designed by people who understood perception better than truth. Crow stood and left the building without checking out the book he had been holding. He already knew how this story usually ended. That night, the insider contacted him again. No greetings, no pretense. "They will try to break you slowly," the voice said. "Not with force, with reason." Crow leaned against a concrete wall beneath an overpass, traffic humming above him. "They want me calm. They want you predictable." Crow closed his eyes. "Then we change the rhythm." Silence. Then the voice said, "You don't survive this by being right." Crow smiled faintly. "I never did." The next day, Crow accepted the invitation. The reaction was immediate. Commentators praised his willingness to cooperate. Officials spoke of transparency. Even former colleagues expressed cautious optimism that clarity would finally emerge. Crow understood what they were really saying. "We're glad he's walking into the room." Behind the scenes, the pressure intensified. Surveillance followed him openly now. Unmarked cars no longer bothered to hide. Messages appeared on his devices and vanished seconds later, subtle reminders that every step was being observed. And still no one touched him. They needed him intact. The hearing was scheduled for noon, broadcast live, framed as a turning point, a chance to restore public trust. Crow arrived early. The chamber was larger than the one he had seen before. Brighter, designed for spectacle. Cameras lined the walls, screens hovered above, rows of seats filled with journalists, officials, and carefully selected observers. At the center sat the panel, different faces, same structure. The woman from the Ethics Commission was there, calm and composed. So was the man in the dark suit. Others Crow had never seen but instantly recognized by posture alone. People accustomed to being deferred to. Crow took his seat. The questioning began gently. Dates,